We talked about the Ukraine war. It has led to the displacement of millions. Around 8 million Ukrainians have crossed over to Europe. No hassles, no delays. They were welcomed with open arms. Now compare that to Afghan refugees. Tens of thousands of them have reached the EU borders. They are awaiting resettlement. But I'm afraid it's an endless wait. Let me tell you what an international charity has found. Around 270,000 Afghans need permanent protection, meaning resettlement. Guess how many actually got it in 2022? Just 271. We did the math. That's 0.1% of the Afghans who needed resettlement. So much for Europe's open arms. Only 271 out of 270,000 Afghans have been resettled. And the rest? Well, they are living in camps on Greek islands. Quick side note, Greece is often called the gateway to Europe. It's the assembly point for most refugees, but their camps are horrible. This charity's report describes them as prison-like. It also accuses the EU of staggering neglect. In 2021, Germany set up a scheme to resettle 1,000 Afghans every month. And how many did they? 0 under that scheme. Italy has taken in half of what they promised, and some countries did not even bother. Austria refused to take in more Afghan refugees. So did Serbia and Poland. They simply shut the door. So thousands of Afghans were trapped in Greek camps. Their living conditions are bad, but their mental health is worse. Around 90% of them reported anxiety. 86% reported symptoms of depression. The obvious question is, why isn't the EU taking them in? We just told you how Europe welcomed 8 million Ukrainians. What is 270,000 compared to that? So the only answer is racism. Europe doesn't have a problem with white European refugees, but it has a problem with Afghans. Take Poland, for example. They've done great work for Ukrainians. Around 1.3 million refugees are still living there. But let me tell you how that same Poland treated Afghans. In 2021, they trapped 32 Afghans at their border with Belarus. They refused to let them apply for asylum. Just think about it. Red carpet for 1.3 million Ukrainians, iron fence for 32 Afghans. If this isn't racism, what is?